Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack by using code K100 at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando.
I'll just bring up Lady Flammer defeated Dalis for the Reina de Reinas championship. As Konnan mentioned, Lady Shani appeared towards the end of the match, and Flammer took advantage that Dalis got distracted that Shani was coming out, won the match with a roll-up, a small package, and then Shani actually attached Lady Flammer, so that's more than likely going to be one of the following angles. And then Alberto El Patron versus Hijo del Vikingo for the Mega Championship in AAA. Alberto retained over Hijo del Vikingo. Disco, I think this will be interesting for you. The referee, El Suavecito, is that the name, Konnan? El Suavecito got attacked by Alberto El Patron. Take a guess how much time it took for the next referee to come out.
How long?
10 minutes.
Was it that long?
It was 10 minutes. I actually, when Tirantes, Hijo del Tirantes finally came out, I was like, how long was that? So I rewinded and saw the moment that Suavecito got attacked by Alberto, and then I was like, that was 10 minutes.
Double rock bottom to him and Vikingo. Maybe they stretched out something because he knows when he has to come out and he can't come out before. But definitely that was not originally supposed to be a 10-minute wait.
That was a prolonged wait, but you had Dorian coming out. Messias was already there. Then you had Hamburguesa coming out to help out Vikingo. You had a lot of intervention, including JVL as well, coming in and attacking Latin Lover, that he was out there. And at the end, it was Alberto hitting Hijo del Vikingo with the guitar and getting the win over him in the Mega Championship. There's obviously people on both sides of the aisle, people that enjoyed it, people that love trashing AAA. Me just watching as a spectator, I enjoyed the show, and there's a lot of good things coming over for AAA. You guys brought up the Alberto thing last week. Alberto posted something on social media that he said that the commission failed him.
Can you find it? Can you find it?
It was an Instagram story post. Let me see if I can find it, but mostly it was Alberto saying that the commission failed him the same way that it failed Hijo del Perro Aguayo.
Wow, that's hard.
Yeah, that's for me, hard. I think you don't compare to that, right? Hijo del Perro Aguayo passed away.
Right, but he's obviously writing with emotion, bro, because I talked to him about, and I go, bro, you know, once you cross that barrier to the fans, you can't do that with drunken fans.
But at the same time,
they're caught up they're caught in the emotion of the thing, and even though they know it's a work, they're not sure when a wrestler's in your face if he's gonna punch you, and so you're gonna punch him first, maybe sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, best thing is do not cross the barricade, bro. I used to cross the barricade when there was no security. I was my own security, but I was young. No way I go in there now.
Yeah, it said, as it happened when we lose my dear friend Pedro, the Tijuana Commission washed their hands blaming someone else for what happened to divert the attention. They failed due to not having an ambulance, physician, stretcher, among other things. Today, they do the same thing, blame someone else for their own mistakes, but with me to divert the attention that a woman and myself ended up physically injured after being attacked by a bunch of misfits. So that's pretty much what Alberto said. I understand him. Of course, you don't want people throwing coins at you, throwing other stuff at you, drinks, whatever. There's a line that I don't think gets crossed, and fans crossed it. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, Alberto, you got to be a pro and figure a way to be like, okay, I'm getting heat. That's what he wants, right? But and now the question.
Go ahead, Disco. We'll talk tomorrow. Right.
Worst wishes to you in the game tomorrow, Harry. Dodger.
Thank you, Disco. Hey, I hope the Padres Braves series is a fun one, and then
it should.
We'll see the Braves. We'll see the Braves in LA starting on Monday.
All right, take it easy. Go ahead.
But and then he was obviously writing and typing with emotion. I don't think you should put Hijo del Perro Aguayo's situation.
Neither do I. But that's how he is. He didn't. That wasn't necessary. But like I said, don't cross that barricade, bro, and you won't have these problems.
And now just to finish on the other side of the road,
Let me just tell
CMLL.
you something about ADR that you probably don't know. Bro, you know, some people are really, really, really passionate about stuff like you are, the Dodgers, me, the Pods, right? The Celtics. So he's so passionate about this. Remember, he grew up in it. His dad's Dos Caras, his uncle's Mil Máscaras, El Psicodélico. Like, that's that's royalty, right?
Of course.
But he's so committed to being a heel that to get extra heat, he did that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he already has the most heat out of anybody in the company, but he still wanted extra. And I've been there, okay? But back when I was around, you didn't have all these that you have now, you know, telling, you know, and it was different, bro, because there was no social media, you know? But today's very different. You walk over that, and people are saying, maybe they're thinking, I'll get into a fight with this guy and sue him, you know, but he's not thinking that, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's the same thing. It's like tough guys, and they're on social media. They think they're tough, and then they're there. And there's people who get scared and just go back. And there's people who just like, yeah, no, I'm a tough guy. And if you actually got into a shoot with Alberto, you wouldn't even hang with him.
Right.
He's that type of guy. Remember, he's a former MMA guy too. So why even try it? But it's what happened, and no Triple Mania and TJ this year. So at least you got that, right? That you only got the one in Monterrey and the one in Mexico City.
Right.
So it could have been worse. And this year, if it happened, a suspension
well, bro,
like that,
look, this is how
year.
I was telling Disco this. You'll understand where these places are. We're taping in Ensenada tomorrow. How far is that from TJ, would you say?
You can throw a rock and it might land in Ensenada.
Right. 30 minutes away. I mean, really? So he's going to wrestle 30 minutes away. And then the next day we go to Mexicali, which is like 3 hours or 3.5 hours away.
Hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. So and you guys could
it should be all of Baja
something out with the Dude, can you imagine if AAA goes, it's like, all right, you're going to suspend this guy. We ain't coming back in 2 years. That's bad for the economy in the city. And when's the last time CMLL drew a good house in TJ?
I don't really keep up with that anymore, but they've never done well in TJ.
Exactly. So just to close out,
they did do well when I was there. Boom. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.